chance to just feel your both feet on the ground. And just feel that firmness. You can firm through the legs. You can then close the eyes and just find a nice and solid posture here. Allow for a slowing down of the breath, a lengthening of the inhales and exhales. You can take the breath in and out through the nose. And slow the breath down at the base of the throat, the glottis. And with the inhales, let your ribs expand out in 3 dimensions. And with the exhales, allow the belly, the lower abdomen to fully contract and release. And then just open the eyes and look out just in front of you. And with the inhale, just lift the heels and lift the arms up, and we'll just tap opposite shoulders with the hands. And then with the exhale, slowly lower the heels and the hands, and just at the end of the exhale, just leave a little bit of time sort of to reach that end of the position. So hands on thighs, heels on the ground. So with the inhale, heels lift and arms lift, tap the shoulders, have the heels lifted, still inhaling towards the end of that posture. Pause for a beat. And then with the exhale, come back into that mountain pose, Tadasana. Stretch it. Inhale. Find a pace that works for you. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower the heels, hands to the thighs. Pause for a beat. Then inhale, just lift the hands. Interlace, bring the hands behind the head. Bring the elbows together. And then with the inhale, press into your heels, reach the arms up to one side and look to the other side. Come back through center as you exhale, hands back behind. And then inhale the other side. So press into the heel, inhale back through center, and then just switching between breaths each side. One or two more. And we want to do an even amount on each side. Alright, from here, we're just going to step the feet to the front for squat salutes. So I'm going to reach the arms up on the inhale, palms touch, thumbs touch. Exhale, I'm going to plant the hands down and fold and just bend the knees so the belly touches the thighs. Then with the inhale, sink the hips back so you're bending the knees to come into a squat. Heels stay down, arms reach out in front. And then with the exhale, plant the hands and come into a forward bend. So lift the hips, soften the soften the chin, look towards the belly. Then inhale, arms reach all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands to the side, back to mountain. So let's try that again. Inhale, arms lift, look up, thumbs touch. Exhale, hands to the mat, belly to thighs. Inhale, sink the hips, arms out in front to squat. And then exhale back into Uttanasana, forward fold. inhale, reach up, arms overhead. Uttanasana, and exhale back to Tadasana. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the squat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, all up, arms overhead. And exhale. Do one more time on your own this time. Maybe you close the arms. Meeting in mountain pose. Open the eyes. And then from here, just step the feet out about one leg's distance apart. Toes both pointing forward to face your mat. And then take the arms out as you inhale, reach the hands back, open through the chest. And then as you exhale, bend the left knee and take the right hand down to the floor. Look up as you inhale. Exhale, lower down your look, your gaze, and then inhale, stretch a little bigger. Keep a bend in your left knee. Inhale back through center, and then exhale, take it over to the other side. So right knee bends, left hand reaches up. Exhale to look down, see if you can straighten any more, and then inhale, look back up, find a little length. Right knee stays bent. Inhale back up through center. And then we'll just go between the sides. Exhale to the left. Straighten any amount, stack the shoulders. Look back up as you inhale. Still pressing through that opposite foot even. Inhale back through center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale back through center. Let's do one more on each side. Awesome. Bring the hands to the hips now. Walk the heels out a little bit so that now the toes point straight forward, the big toes slightly turned inward, and then fold over the legs. So hips back, hands to the floor, and then walk the hands even off the mat. So fingers come out in front. And from here, send the thighs back to lengthen through the side waist. Keep the spine nice and long. Thighs, press back. Rooting through both feet. From here, bend the left knee and straighten the right leg any amount. And then inhale, take the hips back through center, and then exhale to bend the right knee. So just going a little bit side to side here. Next time you come back over the left leg, walk the hands to face forward. Spin the left toe out and spin onto the ball of the right foot. So the left belly presses into the thigh And with the right leg, send the heel back and just get long into a runner's lunge. Just a couple breaths here. Firm through the right thigh, send the right heel back. And then step the right foot forward and step the left foot back into runner's lunge on the other side. Awesome. From here, plant the hands, step back with the right foot to come into a plank, and firm through the legs here. So send the heels back and also send the tailbone back. Spread the shoulder blades wide. Awesome. Okay. From here, set the knees down, set the hips back, come into a child's pose. Take a few breaths here. All right. Now, just walk the hands over to the right side so that the left hand's still on the mat, but the right hand leaves the mat. And then just lower the head down again. And with the inhales, breathe into your left side body. Nice. Full exhales as well. And then just walk the hands over now to the left side, so the right hand stays on the mat, left hand off the mat, and breathe into right side body. And if you don't feel it in your right side, you don't have to stretch more, just breathe more into the right side. So, just like we find our blind spots in our body, we're also looking for blind spots in the breath. Alright, come back through center, and then take the chest forward, so you're on your front body here, and we're just going to bring the backs of the hands by our sides. So the tops of the feet and the backs of the hands will press into the mat, and then with the inhale, lift through the chest, keep the chin slightly tucked. Squeeze through the bum, and then the glutes, and then turn and lower your head to the right side as you exhale. Inhale comes back up, look through center, chin tucked, and then exhale, turn your head to the left side. And see if you can lift a little higher. Use the pressing of your hands and feet to come up a little higher. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to activate back body. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One more on each side. Alright, and then just bring the elbows under the shoulders to come into Sphinx pose. And with Sphinx pose, we're trying to lengthen out our bodies. So as you press the elbows back, send the chest forward, and then reach the legs back to find more length. We're not looking for height here, we're looking for length. So roll the shoulders back and really try to find length as we stretch out the front body. Awesome. And then from here, bring the hands underneath, lift up, and we're just going to come now all the way onto our back body and set the feet up about hip width distance apart, and just come onto our back body and lie down for a moment. Okay, so from here, float the knees up off the mat and bring the feet to point up to the ceiling or sky. And then with the inhale, we're going to lift the heels and take the backs of the hands back behind us, so the legs straighten and our arms straighten behind us. And then with the exhale, bend the knees again, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, heels lift, arms back. Reach the heels up, straighten through the backs of the legs, squeeze the thighs, and then exhale, hands back to the mat and knees bent again. Inhale, heels lift. And exhale, arms by your side, knees bent. One. Inhale. And exhale. From here, plant the feet down, hip width distance, so setting up for a bridge variation, and press into the hands and the feet as you inhale, lift the hips. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Squeeze at the top, and exhale to lower. See if you can feel each bone of the spine moving. Inhale like a snake. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Pull the heels back a little here. Feel those hamstrings squeeze and contract. And exhale, lower it all down. Now walk the feet out a little wider, so about as wide as the mat. And bring your arms back behind so the elbows line up with the shoulders or in front of the shoulders, and it's like you're making a goalpost. And then from here, swish the knees, windshield wipe the knees to the right and look to the left. You don't have to come all the way down. Inhale back through center. And exhale, windshield wipe, knees left, look right. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees right, look left. Inhale back through center. Knees left, look right. Inhale back through center. Knees right, look left. Inhale back. And exhale to the other side. Awesome. Come back through center. Now let's put that all together. So, knees over the hips, feet in line with the knees. Inhale, heels lift up, arms back. Exhale, knees bend, hands press down. At the bottom of the exhale, at the end of the exhale, bring the feet down. Press to bridge up, press into your hands and feet. Inhale, into the back bend. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, arms back into goalpost, feet a little wider. Exhale, knees to the right, look left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, knees to the left, look right. Inhale back through center. Again. Hands come down, knees lift up. Inhale, arms back, straighten through the legs. Exhale to rebend. The bottom of the feet come down. Inhale into bridge. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, set up in goal. Exhale, windshield to the right. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Let's do one more time. Do this one on your own. When you're finished, just hug the knees in. And then just roll to the side. And from the side, we'll come into a downward dog. Press the hands forward and down. Send the thighs back, heels down. Find length in the whole body, lower and upper body. And then from here, let's bring the right knee towards the right wrist and point the right big toe towards the left wrist. Then walk the left knee back to set up for a pigeon variation. With the inhale, find more length in the spine. And then with the exhale, come down onto the forearms or down onto the forehead. Breathe into the space behind your heart. Alright. Come back through downward dog. And then we'll take the left knee to the outside of that wrist. Point the right big toe towards the right wrist. Walk the right knee back. Inhale to get nice and long through the spine. And exhale to start to lower down. Coming down just onto the forearms, or coming down onto the forehead. Just lifting the forehead, coming back onto the hands. Press back and up into a final downward dog. Hands press forward, into the finger pad, press them forward and down.
thighs pressed back. Alright. From here, drop the knees, send the hips back, cross the legs, come into a seat, or come down into a Shavasana. Take a moment or two to find a place where for a few minutes you can absorb the benefits of the practice. Take a few minutes here for integration. Slowing down the breath. First, with conscious effort, to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. And then as you feel a softening and a release, you choose to let go of that conscious effort and control. And just allow for natural movement of your breath. Surrendering of effort, releasing. By all means, stay here longer if you like. Just start to bring small movements back into the body. So do that. You can curl up into a little ball or stretch the body long. Next moments to transition if you're in a Shavasana, out of Shavasana or corpse pose, and then making your way to